Hello, this is David Glisson. He is a 6th grade math teacher and has been in education for 5 years. Thank you for coming today.
Thanks for having me.
Are you aware of your campus vision statement?
Yes, I am.
Does your campus have a written vision statement?
Yes, we do. It's inspiring all students to be committed to excellence.
Okay. And when were you first introduced to this vision statement?
Well, this year we had new administration join our campus, and together we created the vision.
Okay. And so you were involved in the development of the vision statement. Can you tell me how you did that?
Well, our admin sent us out a Google document, and in that they asked us to share 3 words that we thought would be part of that statement. And the 3 words I gave them were to inspire, motivate, and excellence. And with those, they took it from all the teachers that they sent the document to, and we kind of hashed it out from there.
Okay. Who do you feel should be involved in reviewing and developing a written campus vision statement?
I would say campus leadership, those in there, the admin team, those are the ones I would usually say are more responsible for the coming up and the putting out of the vision statements.
Okay. Do you think that the development of a campus vision is a shared responsibility? And if so, who shares that responsibility?
I think we all share the responsibility. I do think that, everyone needs to have that buy-in. I mean, all the teachers need to have a buy-in to the vision statement, just like we expect our students to have a buy-in of what we ask them to do in our classroom. The teachers need to have a buy-in to the same thing.
Okay. Having read the vision statement, what does it mean to you?
Well, it just means that we have a lot of expectations for our kids. We want our kids to be held to a higher expectation, so that if they're not doing something, we can encourage them and show them that we want them to do more.
Okay. Do you know where a student, a faculty member, or a parent could get a copy of the vision statement?
Sure, they will see it all the time. When they walk into the building, they see the vision statement. I know a lot of our assistant principals have it on their emails. It's at the bottom of their email. It's on our letterhead for our campus. It's some of the most prominent things they see when you walk into our campus. You see that vision statement. It's everywhere.
Why do you feel that the vision statement should be so visible within a campus?
Well, we want it to be seen so that we have that ability for everyone to feel it's part of them. It's part of our community. It's kind of how we all want to be. We all want to be part of that vision. We want to make sure that our kids are brought into that vision as well.
Okay. Specifically considering our school and our community, do you feel that the vision statement sufficiently addresses the challenges that our campus faces, and if so, how?
Sure, I would say that, it really matches what our community is looking for. We want to make sure that our kids are successful when they leave our campus, and that when they go out into the real world and have their own job, we want to make sure that they're able to meet the requirements of a job. We want to make sure that they're capable of doing what society asks them to do, and we feel that our vision statement and how we teach them to go the rest of their life, they'll be able to handle that using even just our vision statement of what we have an excellence for them to do.
So you feel like the vision statement that your campus has created, that you do feel that it is one that a person can take into the rest of their life?
Absolutely. I mean, it's only asking them to be committed to excellence. So everything you do, you're making it the best. You're giving it 100% everything you do. It's even if you're flipping a hamburger at McDonald's, you're taking that and saying, I'm going to be the best hamburger flipper I can possibly be. It's if I'm going to be CEO, I'm going to be the best CEO. It's not a matter of something, well, it only applied when I was at school. It's something else now. No, this vision statement shows and goes above and beyond how they can use this the rest of their life.
Why do you feel that it's important to have a vision statement like that?
Well, it's important to have something to where you can get the kids to want to buy into it. You can start making successes out of them. you can start raising them up. I mean, it's not breaking them down, it's a matter of constantly lifting those students up to want to be better. And it's just one of those things, you need to have something so that the community can see it, so everyone else around can see how they need to act, how they're supposed to be, and we know we're proud of those that we send off.
Do you feel like the fact that we live in such a small community that a vision statement like this is important?
Definitely, especially in small town, you see everybody. It's not a matter of you can hide from a student nowadays. Here, it's you go to the store, you see them. When you go anywhere, you walk your neighborhood, you see the students. You're there, and they're there with you. If you're always excellent at what you do, then it shows them, oh, hey, look, well, I see this guy all the time. Okay, look at what he's doing. He still wants to do this, and he still shows that even outside of school. If they see other people doing what you're instructing them to in their own life outside of school, then they start saying, oh, it is okay to be like that. So even in small towns, small schools, it's important to have a vision statement that has a buy-in for kids to want to be part of.
Okay. How can you assist your campus with the stewardship of our vision, getting it into the minds and hearts of our entire school and community?
Well, I think it's still a matter of, it's showing it on a daily routine. It's that constant, if you're a professional, your professionalism shows to others. And students are the same way. When you treat kids good in a classroom, they treat you well in the classroom. It's that mutual respect you get. The vision statement and the stewardship of that vision statement are done the same way. It's a matter of, I'm going to show how this works, and they buy into it. And as long as you're presenting it well, the kids will. They will buy into this, and they will. They'll take care of it. And before you know it, they're finding that kid at lunch that sits by themselves, and they're sitting with that kid. And then it grows into something bigger, and it's more. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a way to get these kids to not just buy in, but own this vision statement.
Do you see this vision statement drive anything else on your campus? Is it just this vision statement, or that's just there and that they try to internalize, or do you see it where it makes up other parts of the student's day?
Well, I mean, even for us, the kids, they hear it in the morning announcements. They hear the statements that they do. They hear these things throughout the day. They see teachers acting this way, and we're constantly telling them that they can do these things and that they're excellence in what they do. And it grows into something more, because it doesn't just go down to this, well, I'm only going to do it in this classroom. I'm going to do it throughout everywhere. And before you know it, you're getting calls from a parent saying, hey, I don't know what you're doing, but man, my son's doing the same, or my daughter's doing better at home. These things they're starting to see. They're not picking on someone else there. They've changed. They're not picking on their little sister anymore, or little brother. It changes how they do their whole life. It's not just a matter of their schoolwork anymore. Now they've increased it and gone higher and more above and beyond. Just in campus and at school, they've taken it to their home life.
Okay. Why do you feel that that is important? Why do you feel that taking this vision statement outside of the school walls is important?
Well, it's important to take everything that we do, everything we teach in class, we expect to go to the next level. I may be only 6th grade now, but I expect my 6th grade math to be successful in my class, but to take that to 7th grade. So when I'm teaching a lesson in 6th grade, I'm trying to align it to where my 7th grade team, they get it and they know where I left off and they know how to keep going. I expect my students to have not only that ability, but to take the leadership. I don't want them to all be behind everybody. I want them to stand in front and be a leadership, that leadership group. And that's what I want my students to be. I need them to be leaders, not just in the classroom and not just in math, not in just a subject, but I want them to take that aspect through all parts and walks of life that they go through. I don't want it just to be this little part that they only know, well, it was only in Mr. Glisson's room that we did this. I want it to go on to where it goes to everybody else. Everybody should see this.
Okay. Are there resources available that could assist with the stewardship of your vision, getting the vision into the minds and hearts of our school and community?
Absolutely. I think for the most part, we definitely, on our campus, we show the vision statement and we manage it. They hear it all the time. If you get an email, it's on a lot of the emails. When it closes out, it has it up the tagline at the bottom. It's all around. We use it a lot. It's in the classroom. The kids use it. Students are using it, and well, were you using your LMS Pride? Were you using these? Were you doing something? And that's what we want. We want them to start seeing it. And it's that visibility of our vision statement that I think has been one of the greatest things that a campus could have. Because once the teachers buy into it, you get the students to buy in, and then the community's next. And so now the community's bought into it. And it's, okay, this really is making a difference. So I think we can definitely show visibility with it, and that's one of our greatest tools, is just being visible. So how teachers are visible with how we do things, I think that's one of our best ways and resources to get it out, just always showing it.
Okay. Do you feel like there is a difference in, say, the vision statement here at this campus compared to other campuses that you have taught on?
Absolutely. Before at another campus that I'd worked at, they would give you a long drawn out type of one that really never really seemed to ever change, and it was hard to get a buy-in to it because it really didn't ever make sense, and it really seemed more unrealistic. Where here, having everybody collaborate and get that feeling of, well, ownership to it, we were able to kind of feel like it's part of ourselves. We felt like we were part of it. The other campus, it was kind of one of those done behind a closed door. And okay, well, this is what it is, and that's all there is to it. It was just kind of shoved on teachers, and here we kind of had more of a say of, well, this is what we'd like, this is how we enjoy this kind of thing. Everybody would rather have that kind of buy-in where we didn't have it at the other campus.
All right. Well, thank you very much for helping me today.
Thank you.